So
This is most definitely gold.
sure.
So I want to see. I have some experience with jewelry. I would like to. Could I make a natural world check to see if this is in fact opal?
Yes.
Okay.
Compare it to other gems in the world. Okay.
That just fails. All right.
Are you gonna push your luck?
No, not even close.
It kind of looks like opal.
Fair enough.
So, can you tell me what the gems are? We got pearls. What else?
Oh,
Like, yeah,
basically, like what's on the table, what you're looking at.
Yes.
Mrs. Carrington thinks they are, like some kind of pearl, bound with a coral stem.
Okay, thank you. All right.
And Derek, actually, as you're from your spot hidden roll, you do a quick count of the eggs, and you made note that there was 4 bundles earlier, and there was 5 to each.
The eggs?
One of the
eggs.
What? Did I say eggs?
You did.
Yes.
One of
I'm
the
ignoring
rocks
that. That's fine.
is missing from the bundle.
Oh, one of these eggs.
One of them is
Fuck!
missing already.
You leaked it so hard. You leaked it so hard.
Can I?
Can somebody make a biology check?
No, not actually. That's out of character.
Yeah, my bad.
Can I?
You're fine. You're fine.
Can I eat the stone? Can I eat one of the stones?
Oh god.
No breakfast today.
No breakfast. Are you mentally deficient?
I'm such a douche. I can't believe I
It's
dropped
like
it.
Bailey is
You're fine.
dying of cring right now.
Oh my god, I'm upset.
You're fine. You're fine.
Very good. Alright.
I'm gonna go with you. I wouldn't
These
have picked this.
gems. We've noticed that one of the gems is missing.
Okay.
Do we bring it to her attention, or can we just spot around, look around?
How
and
many
see if
are
we
there
can find
supposed
it?
to be? Are there like even dozen?
You
or-
see 4 bundles. On 3 of the bundles, there's 5. On the last one, there's only 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, this is Carrington. One of these is I'm not saying for sure one of these is missing, but a smarter man than me would say if someone either stole or moved one of your rocks out of your bundle.
She looks at you for about 5 seconds without any expression on her face, and then you literally you watch her, and like a thermometer, you see like her temperature raising as she's realized that not only has somebody vandalized her statue, they've also now stolen one of her pearls, and she turns around and is immediately like has to the guards like, has anybody else come in here all day? And they all like are totally silent. They're like, no, nobody.
Master Carrington, may I ask another question? I'm gonna stop her.
Yeah.
When did you put those guards up by the cellar? Was it just today after finding out about the whole statue, or are they always positioned there?
Well, the workday it usually begins around. I want to say this is out of character. Shit happens in this story, regardless of you guys knowing it or not. You got in around 8 a.m. and it's probably about 9 now. She says to you the workday begins at 6. They would have come in at this shift would have come in at 6.
Alright. Okay.
So she was inquiring to the guards as to whether or not
anybody
someone
came
had
in.
come in. Could
And-
I trust them to answer correctly, or would they be
It's up to your
You.
discretion.
fibbing to her?
But well, let
Like,
me
can
see.
I roll to see if they're lying? Like,
What roll would that be though? Yes,
Would that
you
be
can.
psychology?
perception.
I'd probably say psych.
Yeah, either perception or psychology roll. Make that.
All right, I'll make a psych roll.
What's your psych?
I'm sitting at 60.
Oh, you
Yeah.
chief.
Okay,
Damn.
never mind.
Damn.
They're lying through their fucking teeth,
All right.
unless you push your luck.
All right, so I'm from me not trusting them. I'm gonna try and listen to them and see if they're saying anything off, like that I could catch about, like, oh, this is, well, I'm not gonna tell her that,
Dude, that was
Jones.
They look you dead in the eyes and go, "We didn't see anything," and there's no expression, but you don't believe a word they're saying.
All right.
I'm gonna turn to.
Basically, you failed the roll.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't Robert just fail that roll? It's supposed
Yeah,
to be
but
60.
he's you're fucking convinced they're
I'm
straight
fairly convinced that they have to be lying.
I'm gonna turn to Mr. Jones.
I'm like palming my gun through my back.
Mrs. Carrington has given you a license to kill whoever has vandalized and stolen her pearls.
Bro's about to fucking just assassinate him to the back. I'm gonna go turn to Mr. Jones, my boy Billy Bob. Mr. Jones, can you watch out? I'm gonna go check if there's any tracks down here besides a horse. I'm gonna go look around for footprints or anything down here in this cellar that can allude to someone else besides us.
Gotcha, bud.
Okay.
I got your back. And
Um,
then, did he ask me to, like, watch out for security guards, or did he ask me to follow him?
But it's up to you. Just whatever you want to do.
I'll
That's supposed to be like going around looking at other shit she doesn't like. However, we need to find, we need to track down this killer.
While you start rummaging, I'll probably just either, since I'm such a big bodied dude, I'm like more of a hulking man. I'm just going to just either step in front of you or just whenever someone gets close, try to distract them.
Okay. What do you want to roll? Keeper.
This is just to see if there's somebody else like besides these guys that are here.
Like I guess tracks in the
That's gonna be another spot hidden, I guess.
Damn. That's a fail.
You're not noticing anything on just this look. Maybe if you were to like take a closer look, or if you made a perception roll.
I don't think there is a perception.
no
You
perception.
don't see any tracks. Oh, there's no perception. Maybe
No.
it's
That's a
just
D&D
spot
thing.
hidden.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just spot hidden.
Yeah, you're not noticing anything.
Okay.
There's no tracks specifics laying around. Nothing looks disturbed to you.
Alright. I'm gonna turn back around. Whole lot of
can
dust
I-
out here. That's about it.
Since we believe that no one else has gone in here, is there a way for me to just see whether or not the gem is still in the room, just on the floor somewhere?
Yeah.
Or just look for something? Okay, I'm gonna use the spot hidden, which is 1d100, and
Spot hidden's like the fucking goat of this game.
Yeah, I put a bunch of points in it because I'm like, I can't not.
damn.
Do you want to push your luck?
Actually, I will.
Okay.
push your
If
luck,
you're gonna
do
push your
you-
luck, describe how you would like look closer.
Since I
Put
failed
my eye
looking
on
around-
the floor.
I'm going to say that when I was first looking, what happened was I wasn't looking, and when I stood up, I hit the back of my head on the table.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to try to get one more glance. Did I do it? I did it. And I looked around and found something. Hopefully.
So right as you move your head up and hit it, you flash for a second and you're a little bit disoriented, and you take a quick look on the ground and there's a hacksaw there. and as you pick up the hacksaw, there's a kind of it looks like a blue kind of dust across the blade of the saw.
From one of the gems. Okay. Well, I bring this to everyone's attention that someone was in here and they seem to have cut the gems.
All right. So at this point, I don't trust the guards. I'm very, at this point, certain that someone has been in here.
I give you my revolver.
And now that there's the hacksaw discovered, could I repeat his spot hidden check for tracks with the excuse that it's flooded outside? Surely anyone who came in would have mud tracks from the door.
Yeah, make spot hidden with a bonus die.
What's the bonus die?
You roll you roll 2d100, whichever the better roll is, you take the better one.
Okay, with advantage. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll 2d100, and I'm just gonna take the higher one.
Yep. Or the lower one, the better one.
Oh yeah, the better one.
Not that way.
66 and fucking 97. I failed both.
Alright, are you gonna push your luck?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I reroll with bonus, or do
You
I just reroll straight?
reroll one of them.
There's 1d100.
Go on.
So I'm at this point, I'm getting closer to the entrance and taking a more exacting observation. Again, I'm not trusting the guard at this point, so I'm just kind of side-eyeing them as I sneak towards the door, take this, just look at it from the sides. I'm very much getting into their space. 64. I fail another fucking roll.
Damn, you are fucking
Can you make a luck roll?
Luck roll.
Mr. Johnson, are you a booby man or a rump man?
It's luck rolls D100. You have to roll under your current luck points.
No comment.
Under my current luck points, yes.
Three.
That is my luck is 60, so.
So
I'm not one for.
as you're turning, you bump into the table, and it actually knocks one of the bundles on the ground, and the bundle hits the ground, and it sounds like the thunk if a rock did drop on the ground, but there's a quick second of glass shattering, and all of you quickly smell like sulfur and ammonia in the air, and it
like
just
an egg has been
real foul, like an egg has just been shattered.
Someone cooking?
And
kitchen.
the shattering of the egg. Hey,
There he is. The legend.
the rock shatters on the ground, and you guys hear like a sound of something boiling, and you turn, and it's almost if you were shining a black light. It's kind of like a chalk drawing of what looks like a singular footprint of steel-toed boots is what you think. And Mrs. Carrington turns to see she was losing her shit at the guards because somebody clearly stole one of these gems based on the hacksaw being there. And now she's even more pissed because somebody just broke one of her gems.
Hey Jesse, how are you, buddy?
My girlfriend's not happy.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, boss.
I'm sorry, boss.
It's not enough that I spend fucking the whole night with her and, fucking spend $100 on shit.
Like, you didn't have to come back.
Do you want us to?
We're very glad you're here.
Yeah.
Do you want us to bring you in?
I'm not saying
thank
you
you.
shouldn't.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't be here. Just to be very clear.
No.
He was about to be mad. He was like, "Y'all motherfuckers took me away from her. Gonna be in trouble."
I had to leave anyway because I have D&D in fucking 7 hours anyway. So
Yep.
I had to have left eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want us to bring you in now?
Whenever it is either makes sense Or you don't have to cram me in just to fucking have me in. Just
Well, right now we're downstairs
All right,
in the.
so let me give you like the catch up as to what's happened.
No mustard, baby.
So, Elijah, you're all loosely in the same gang, by the way. Everybody's here under, I think it was
Some type
the
of
O'Leary
organized
gang
crime.
that I said, Jesse, was kind of like
yeah.
what you're a subsidiary of.
Mhm.
Everybody's loosely gathered at the Carrington estate, which is the wealthiest family in Ipswich, Massachusetts. And
Right.
basically, she went to the O'Leary gang to put together a group of investigators to find out who vandalized her marble statue in a rose garden,
Right.
and basically take care of whoever it was. And the group showed up, they took a look at the statue and found that it was broken with some blunt tools. Whatever broke it, they don't really have any tracks. So Cole thought he might have found some car tracks leading to and from the statue, but they kind of end just slightly away from the surrounding area. Whatever broke it was some blunt tools, and it was pushed pretty far away from the center of the statue. So instead
Like
of it
15
being,
feet.
yeah, like 15 feet. Currently, the group is in the cellar of the estate, and they're looking at the bundles of rocks. These bundles of rocks, they're like, there's 4 bundles, and there's 5 of the rocks to a bundle. They're shaped like bananas. They look like pearls with like coral shells as the stem.
Mhm.
They're not allowed to take any of them because she assumes they're gems that were part of the like contract deal with the people who made the statues. I fucked up and I revealed that they were eggs on accident, and so I've revealed their eggs through a luck roll.
Yeah.
Currently, one of them broke on the ground, and it's revealed that another one of the eggs is missing, and there's a footprint from one of the workers' boots on the ground, and there's a hacksaw that has like blue dust along the blade.
Okay. It's a lot to take in, but I assume I'll get the hang of it.
All right. So in the meantime, she's very upset at this point that I've just knocked over.
She's like about to faint. Like she's
Yeah.
yelling so much.
She is
Yeah. So
over the corner, like.
Yeah.
do I have a chance to make a charm just to calm her down and get her less angry?
Sure.
All right. I'm trying to not
Sure, I'll
fail
make
a
it.
roll so far. I'm.
Is everyone
So
here on
how
hand?
would you charm her? Like
What's that?
Is everyone
At this
here
point,
on
I'm just
hand?
kind of assuaging her with apologies over the fact that I knocked it over, just saying, I was so distracted by these clearly incompetent guards. This situation just seems so unfortunate for you. I wanted to see if I could figure something more out.
So, yeah, is that a success?
That is a success. 46 is a regular charm success.
So she cools down, and she's like, it's not dignified of me to be acting like this when there's work to be done to solve the greater issue at hand. And she's like, I'll put it to the side for now, but that's coming out of your pay pretty much.
All right, fair enough.
And she takes a second. She's like, she takes a second. She's like, I'm willing to believe. It's like these guards, they're wearing like running shoes. None of them have boots on. And she takes note of that and says it's one of the workers working under the main building. It must be. It's like I'll need to make an inquiry with the foreman to see who all is here today and if any of them have been seen around here. And she starts to walk out, and then she actually does faint, just quickly, and just catches herself and just says like so much of the day has taken the spirit out of her. She's just like I'm giving you full permission.
Carte blanche.
Go to the Carta Blanca to find out which of these men took my gems away and see if they're also part of finding out who vandalized the fountain. And she's just like, I'm going to go take a rest, and then I'll be back out here. And you assume she's like this because she has been screaming literally all day.
Yeah.
She's kind of an awful person.
But only in that rich,
right before she
asshole-y
leaves,
kinda
though,
way.
she was like, she asked the guards to go closer to the eggs and make sure nobody else comes near them. And she's basically like, no fuck ups this time. She does tell you that you can probably find the foreman around the main building. He's probably at just around the base of it, somewhere close to the Rose Garden, and he's going to be the only one who's actually wearing like not full safety gear, I suppose.
Yeah.
He has foreman looking, gear on him.
Definitely.
He's not doing anything. That's how old I would say him.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is there anything more to inspect with the eggs, Bailey, or
Can I see how
I don't know.
broken? Can I see how broken the one
I don't know.
rock is?
So yes.
Make a science,
Science is that?
either biology or geology check. It's up to you.
Is there biology?
Are we like?
There's
Do
a
we
science
know their
biology.
eggs now? Is that
You
what
know their
you're-
eggs. You know their eggs. I that's my fuck up. You know their eggs,
Okay, so
or you strongly suspect.
You son of a bitch.
Christ,
God
bro.
damn.
Did you fail?
Oh,
That's a critical fail.
it's
That's
a critical fail.
All right. What would you like? Are you pushing your luck?
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen? Cole?
Yeah, what's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, I got it.
Double 100.
So,
it was, okay, I was gonna
How
explain.
how are you pushing your luck?
So at first I just try to pick up the bag and like immediately you just hear like the more like shuddering of the rocks together. So then I put it down nice and kind, like attach my medical glove because I have that fucking first aid kit on me, and then I slowly pick apart what's inside.
So you move a couple of the shell pieces around. And you're looking at the broken rock, and it's lost almost all of its color. It smells awful, like sulfur plus cat piss is what you're
Lord.
smelling. It's
Ammonia, sulfur and ammonia.
yeah, sulfur ammonia.
Everyone else just hears a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Oh, good heavens.
it's awful. Like and like you're actually starting to think maybe it's not the yelling. Maybe it's actually just the smell that knocked out Mrs. Carrington. And the other guards are like very clearly distraught by the fact that like they're stuck here with it, and there's no air freshener.
I'm sorry, gentlemen.
They're just like just when you leave, just leave the door open, please.
Calm down. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Carrington screams like from like a mile away. You can hear her like keep the door closed at all costs.
I was about to say, whenever we walk out, I'm 1000% closing that door behind me because I think that they're fucking in on it.
Yeah. So-
okay, sorry, continue.
The contents of the egg they're totally dissolved. There's a couple of juices coming off of it, and that's where it looked like it was getting its color and its glow from, but it's mostly evaporated by now. So what you're looking at is a bunch of like dull colored like rock shells, and they basically gone from like a pearlescent white to a like dull gray.
Okay, if it is like all evaporated, I could like wipe a piece of whatever fluid's left with my glove.
It's yeah, you can do
Okay.
that.
All right, I'm just gonna
And
like wipe it and then just
So-
hold on to it for a second.
You're noticing it is evaporating pretty quickly. And as you go to wipe it, it actually you go to like do a swab with your index finger, and it actually burns a patch of the index finger away as you get it.
Ooh.
You're fine. It's totally dry, and
You just don't have a fingerprint.
you just don't. No, you just don't have the end of your glove at the moment.
A finger.
No, you don't have a finger. I am now fingerless. Fingerless glove. Alright. Okay.
Unlike me. Never mind.
Uh,
Oh, the
See.
oh, Elijah's been gone up until now. You haven't missed
sorry.
much. You haven't missed much. Basically, I think what you missed was Cole was checking out the leftover of the egg, and
Yeah.
it lost its color. Most of the inside like has evaporated or dissolved. So now it's just like a gray shell is left.
Okay, so these aren't even. Okay. One of the dogs got out, so I need to catch that bastard.
oh, nice.
I'm gonna go look for the foreman.
Alright.
I'm gonna look up to one of the guards. Did one of you drop like some fish tank water or so's in here? Because there's a couple gray ones that don't line up, and I'm gonna like show like the pieces that are now like pale and gross in comparison to the beautiful white pearlescence.
And they go, no, your lady friend over there fucking boinked the roll, and she dropped one, and it broke.
That's not how Jim works. Okay, all right. Well, I guess one of us.
That is what happened.
That is what happened.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't
No,
fuck up and
we
knock one of
didn't
them off.
touch any of those. It was her, and she's the reason we're stuck in this stinking room.
Literally.
I draw my hand. 3 guards, right? I can get 1 shot to each of them.
Luck roll.
I take a
They've all got a piece on them.
So do we.
shit- I take a shit in the bag just to make sure they have another smell to smell. No, I put it away.
Roll sleight of hand.
So,
Sleight of wipe.
Roll appraise.
are you all done in here?
Foreman.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not gonna run a natural world check on the smell to see if I remember it or anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Does anyone
So-
want to steal one of the eggs?
I was going to try whenever she was talking to the guards, but I was like, I'm probably gonna fail. And if I rolled that, it would have been a complete 99.
How many crit fails have we had so far?
3?
3, yeah.
Damn.
Not looking too hot.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. At least 2 crits, and if you count the low one of my my advantage roll, that's a 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good in here. I'm gonna.
All right. We're good to go.
What year is this? So I can get
1923.
1920.
1923.
You like that?
So you all start to head out. Robert closes the door behind you guys, and there's a collective groan of the guards as you're heading out, and you start heading towards the estate building.
Let anyone else save a nice hot fart in there for 'em?
As
'Cause I
we're
did.
walking to the estate building, who is it but Jesse's character walking up from the gate?
Oh no, actually.
I'll pull you in once they leave here.
Okay.
To the foreman. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, bring me to the foreman, Bailey.
So you guys start heading out towards the foreman, and you take a where's my ruler? You just start heading that way. He's pretty easy to spot. He's the one who's not doing anything. He has a clipboard in his hands.
He has all the safety gear on.
Yeah, and he's not doing any of the work. And you start to walk up, and he's just like,
Back up, partner.
"Good morning, gents. I understand you're the group of investigators that Mrs. Carrington's brought here. How can I help you?"
First of all, there's a lady right here. Alright, we're not all gents. Have some fucking manners.
I draw my hand.
I'm a
No
little
one.
bit blind.
I'd be like, Dude, she's a literal whore.
I'm wearing like
She's-
a pencil dress. Like I'm very distinctly drunk.
Half of the sequins are sucked off for some reason.
Yeah, you can tell like when the group approached and it was like this group of grizzled men and this one tramp. She was just like, yeah, okay, I fucking get the picture. I know why my husband approved you.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like if I failed that charm roll, she would have actually just decked me in the face. That would have been.
Guards, shoot this woman.
I'm gonna ask, did everyone show up today?
He kind of like he doesn't even really blink. He's just like, yeah, I'm almost positive everybody showed up today.
Has anyone been over near the statue, like, at all?
Only you fellas, Mrs. Carrington, and one of the guards with her. You can what's a
What
check you
shoes
can
is he
make
waking?
here to see if he's lying?
Be psych maybe.
Either psych
Like
or
psychology.
You can make a psych roll.
A fast talk roll?
I would say fast talk.
Fast talk's more like you're telling a lie that's really
okay.
quick, and
Gotcha.
and if you succeed, they'll know you were lying after a little bit of time.
I mean, I think you could also technically use fast talk to oppose another person using fast talk, which
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
might
you-
cover like making sure that you don't get conned. But I'm not gonna.
what shoes is he wearing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, so much good shoes. Check his shoes. Let's go.
Oh, I get it.
19.
This is the psych roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you notice like a tiny bit of sweat coming off of his forehead, and you press him on it, and he's like, all right, we have one of our men, Alfred Hackett. He called in sick this morning, but I don't see how that could possibly be related. Like I know Hackett. I don't think he would. He's close to the Carrington daughter. I don't see any ill will there. I think he's real sick.
Hey, man, sometimes people you know the best, well, you know, blah, 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 blah.
yes, sometimes, blah, 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 blah. You're correct, I suppose.
Sometimes you just go into work and you find out that the milkman's fucking your wife. Like, how are you gonna do that?
It's like, yes, we're
And sometimes you
we're
find
one
yourself
man
being a milkman.
Oh, I am the milkman.
I'm the milkman. My milk is delicious. It's the milkman.
Alright, I'm gonna need his address. We're gonna have to go check up on him.
How about we
I don't
check
know
every
if I could give you his address just outright. I understand you're with Carrington doing the investigation, but
Let's hold off on going somewhere completely different and just
you can make a persuasion check
I was gonna say, like...
or
I can't-
intimidate or something.
I was gonna say, can I whisper
I'll
in
make a
Mr.
persuasion check.
All right.
Get it.
Let's go, Derek. Look at you. Derek, how
He
tall is-
kind of sighs, and you bring up that like Mrs.
Like, hey,
Carrington
man,
has
like-
given you like a blank check.
She has.
go ahead.
She's given me the right to do almost whatever I want, and we know we're pretty sure one of your workers was in the shed today, and he's the only one that wasn't here. And you said no one else has been over there, unless you can vouch for the fact that like I need like some kind of evidence or something that no one has left your sight of vision.
He kind of like looks around a bit, and he sighs, and he's like, I guess you're right. Like I can let you know where he's gone or where he's staying. Like I think he's renting out a hotel right now. A lot of our workers are going all around the same area. A lot of them come from the city, and they're not actually staying out here. So, he's like,
I'm gonna.
it's a
okay,
cheap
let him go.
hotel. And just until his contract's up, it's the Borden Arms Hotel, 488 West High Lane, Northside Arkham.
Sweet.
It's close enough. It's a little bit outside of Ipswich. You might want to make some kind of stop to get lunch before you get out there. It might be a 20 minutes by drive.
I'm gonna turn to Elijah and say, "Hey, let's go stop at the bar."
Before that,
Okay.
the foreman turns to you and goes, "Hey, do you have the time? My watch is a bit broken." And you take a
I
look.
draw
and
my.
it's- Yeah, you draw your handgun, which has a watch on the side of it.
Yeah.
And
Very
Very
it's about
advanced piece of technology for 1923.
it's about 10 a.m.
It uses a second piece of second set of gunpowder to make the bullet go faster if it's high noon.
Yeah.
Sounds so good.
Got the time?
So-
Yeah, it's about 9.
Why do you ask?
9 mil.
He's just like, oh, just to keep track of where we're at on schedule, and my clock's fucked, and it's just good to know where we're at in the day.
Bro, at this point, I think by the end of the day, the world's gonna end.
So, oh man, with the watch, how could I take a look at it? I just want to verify that A, that's happening, and B, like that there's not anything fucky happening with the watch.
Do you want to make like a fucking astrology roll or something? Okay, wait. You wanna look at his watch?
I want to verify that his watch is.
You can make a mechanical repair roll.
Well, I just want to see it. I don't like.
Sure.
Is it like out? I don't.
Make a make a spot hidden roll, I guess.
Let me just take out my watch repair kit.
I'm gonna say, Billy, can I do this? Can I have?
That is a hard success.
Can I have
Can
this?
you have what?
Can I have this?
What is that? In crab chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Worry.
Eric's got a big fucking watch on his hand,
I
and
got the sundial watch.
Wait, is that the hole from Amnesia? Fucking the bunker.
Is this motherfucker actually insane?
Yeah, Cassandra, you're looking at the watch, and he's kind of like, I don't see how this is relevant to the investigation. He's like, and you're looking at it. It's a watch, and it's not moving. So it's just a broken
Busted watch.
Yeah.
Roger. All good.
So how do we
I
want to go
apologize
about
in advance.
this? We
Like,
do have one person who's
You
not
steal his
here.
watch while you're at it.
I could make a fucking.
Still out of hand.
Yo.
I could.
And he's kind of just like, it's broken. I don't really care.
I'm not going to steal his watch. It's whatever. Unless he's literally offering it to me, I'm not taking it.
I'll get it fixed
Then-
at the watch shop.
How do we want to separate this? Do we want to split up and then some of us go investigate the one guy who is called in sick today, and the rest of us stay at the manor, or do we all want to just investigate everyone at the manor to make well use of time?
So I will say that it says
I missed the last like 5 minutes.
it says Robert stole the foreman's watch.
Oh, for real?
Did I?
No,
What the
no,
fuck?
no, he
Okay.
didn't. No, he didn't.
Jesus. I was like, no, wait.
It does say officially in here that Mrs. Carrington's well connected. She'll go above your heads to make sure you check out the Hackett lead.
Yeah.
And that's one of the only things it railroads you to do that. But other than that, it's mostly freeform.
Yeah, I was gonna go there anyway.
All right. So whenever he was talking, he said that the only people that had been there were us, Carrington, and a guard that was with Carrington.
So, yeah, Carrington guard. Guard shift change was at 6 a.m. That's also when the workday started, and Alfred Hackett didn't show up to work today.
Is that guard relevant at all? Would that have been like one of the guards that we
He's
saw
just-
at the front door, or just been around?
He's kind of just like her. She's about like 50. It's more like her aide.
I'll be right back.
That's
I'm gonna
what
go to
he's
the
like.
bathroom. I'll be right back.
I'll also be right back.
Well,
Me when I'll be right back? Question mark.
I'll also be right back.
I ain't fucking leaving, bro.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm not fucking leaving.
I understand we're trying to be like respectable, and I know this is the first session, but we're all tied to the mob, and we all have guns. Like, we should stop just being like, "Oh, I'm gonna persuade." I think we should start like, "I'm gonna pull a gun out and kill you if you don't fucking."
Yeah, but like
Well,
they're
here's the
also
thing.
connected with the mob. Like we're with mob folk. Like
And also,
That'll
my
work on
charm is
somebody.
70, my intimidate is 15. You know, I'm the sweet talker here, you know?
All right, I'm back. Sorry. So
yeah, I'm gonna turn to Elijah at some point and be like, hey, let's stop at the bar before we head over there. Grab your street sweeper just in case something happens. And maybe we can convince Jesse's character to come with us as well, because an extra guy wouldn't hurt to go into an unknown area.
all right.
Okay.
Should we wait a second for
Jesse,
J-Man
get
Said
back.
Jesse's character.
said Jesse's character? Yeah. So yeah, you guys tell Mrs. Carrington that you're gonna go check out that lead, and she kind
Tell
of
her assistant because
waves
she's
you off.
dead asleep right now.
Yeah, pretty much. And I assume you all carpooled here.
I'm back.
Which who amongst you owns a car?
I do.
Me.
As professor.
I
Me
certainly
as
do
the
not.
driver.
What do you think,
He
Clay?
has
What
tenor.
do you think Clay owns a car? I think
Does
so.
Clay own a car? It's up to you.
Unless
think
he's
so,
the owner
'cause-
of the bar, no.
Yeah,
Then yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you all decide you're gonna go check out Alfred Hackett,
I'm coming, hold on.
see what's going on
That's fine.
with that fella. Before you do it, because it's a bit of a drive away, you decide you're gonna go stop by the Speakeasy, grab a couple gear and a man before you head out there, and you all get into your respective cars and you start heading towards there. And
That's the end of the session.
enter
Sorry, Jesse.
enter Clay Carter.
Slade.
What's Slade? Slate or Slade?
Slade. The
Slade.
slate is kind of
Slade.
it
Clay
is
Carter Slate.
Yeah.
Clay Aiken.
All right. Jesse, you want to reintroduce yourself?
Okay. Let me pull up my character sheet real quick so I can get a reintroduction of my fucking physical form. Let me just like describe him or like act character.
Yeah, just describe. Yeah, go for it.
Clay is a fucking
Like
average
you're
human.
introducing yourself at an AA meeting.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Clay Carter.
Hi, my name is Clay Carter
Hi,
Slade.
Clay.
I am not an alcoholic, even though I own a speakeasy. Average human size of 5'11", black hair with a gaunt face, high cheekbones, and a slim jawline.
Size.
5'11". Well, actually, back then it'd probably be like what, 5'9", 5'8".
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a little taller, blue eyes with a thick beard.
All right.
He's got a gunshot scar on his left shoulder, even though you can't see it, and he's missing a ring finger on his right hand.
Nice.
And
And your connections to the fellas. I mean, you're all somewhat colleagues in that you know each other. You've worked. Maybe you've hired Derek for odd jobs, or you know.
You know me from
I
your
frequent
place
the
of
bar.
work.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, and Elijah's character is a bouncer for the bar,
so Elijah's character is a bouncer for the bar. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just write this shit down.
and you know Eric at least by his reputation for being a mob surgeon, so to speak.
Can I get everyone's character names real quick? Hold on, wait. Robert,
Richard Johnson.
Eric
Robert,
Keats, Professor. Eric Keats.
Cassandra Bodan.
Eric Keats, PhD. Eric Keats,
And Elijah's
MD.
Billy Bob Jones. He's muted.
Eric.
Oh, he's talking to his mom.
Eric Keats.
Billy, Bob.
Yep.
All right, so Derek is Dick Richardson.
Dick,
Yeah, Dick Johnson.
Wrightington?
Dick Johnson.
Bailey.
What?
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Because I have in the past made my name Richard Ryder.
Have you?
Yeah.
Derek is a
Elijah,
what?
you're muted.
Richard
Derek is
Johnson.
I know, but what's your character?
I
Is it
know.
like
My
relation?
dogs are barking
Oh.
really loud.
Just a
I'm,
regular? Just a regular?
Yeah, I'll just be a regular.
You're irregular. Yeah, so are all of us.
I'm assuming Cole is Eric Keats.
Eric Keats, PhD, MD, Professor, Cockteased.
You have an MD and you're a professor? That's
So
really
you're
impressive.
so you're like the doc for the gang, pretty much.
Dr.
Yeah.
Keats.
Dr. Keats, PhD, MD, Esquire.
Gaylord.
Okay. So Clay owns the fucking Carver Den, as he was promoted from the O'Leary gang because the last owner suddenly went missing, quote unquote.
Suddenly mysterious.
So
He was working as the bartender until he was promoted, so everybody probably should know him.
you guys pull up at the function. You don't have any trouble getting in. They immediately recognize you guys either as regulars or, in Elijah's case, as a employee there. And you pull up and you find Clay. I'm assuming at the. Well, where are you at? Do you have an office, or are you just at the bar?
What time
Early
is
in the day,
What,
so the
what time
bar
is it?
It is early in the day. Yeah.
It is early
I'm
in the day,
assuming.
so
Are you also living there?
yeah, I'd assume I'm also living there too.
Yeah, it's early in the day, so there isn't there's. I'm assuming there's one other guy around, but nobody's there drinking right now. It's about. You're leaving the estate at 10 a.m.
Okay, so I would say I'm probably at the office then.
Okay.
Probably at the office upstairs behind the bar.
So you pull up to the function. Do you want to do a scene of you guys interacting, or do you just want me to say like you're caught up to the action?
Can do an interaction.
All right. Yeah.
Get my role playing knuckles cracked.
Yeah. You guys pull up. You get up in there. Elijah's there to pick up his street sweeper.
I'm gonna
pick up a
I'll
man.
be right back.
Yeah, you can let Clay in on what's happening. He was also summoned to the estate, but was
Had some business to attend
business. Yeah.
Business.
All right. Boom. You're in the Carver Den.
Well-
Yes, we're in the Carver Den.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like a nice brew.
Well, what are you picking
I
up?
pull my gun on him.
to. I'd like a nice brew, aka my gun.
You want drinking at 10 a.m. Are any of you alcoholics?
I think all.
I
Hearing
don't think that
the
I drink that much.
hearing the
That's right.
I will
commotion,
definitely do it, but I don't to excess.
hearing the commotion from downstairs, I would say Clay opens the door and opens the door to his office and fucking shouts out, "Who the fuck is down there?
On the clay.
Who the fuck is down there?"
It's me, Clay.
Oh, it's
Oh.
you guys. It's Let me get down there real quick. Let me put my pants on real quick. I've been sleeping up all day. I mean, doing business.
Of
Do you have
course.
any other
Leave 'em
employees
off
there?
if you'd like.
Any other what?
Any other employees hanging around? Or is it
Probably,
just
like-
there right now?
I know me and Robert said there'd be like two guys in the tailor shop, like as the front,
Yeah.
like making sure there's nobody like trying to like no feds and whatnot. I assume
Sorry.
there'd also be like another two-ish people just like hanging out, counting cash, and
Uh-huh.
like one's a cashier and one's the actual bartender and whatnot.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna yell up to Clay. Clay, could you bring me down a pair of socks, please, if you have any?
This isn't my home.
Yeah,
But-
you actually, in fact, you all might need a change of socks because you've been fucking waiting around in mud all morning.
I'm like losing my shit right now.
I will,
I can feel the individual toes.
as long as you're okay with wool socks that have been made from a Depression era child. For fuck's
Jesus
sake.
Christ.
Depression hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, we're in the roaring 20s. Things are good right
The
now.
great
actually.
what? What's
Okay,
there to be depressed
made,
about?
made from a child during the Great War.
Everybody make a sanity roll on hearing of the Great Depression.
Great Depression. I think you mean shell shock. That's what they call it now.
Alright, so Clay gathers up, what, 4 pairs
Let's
of
go.
I
socks?
pass.
One second, I'm trying to find my notes.
When did the Depression happen? 28?
1920.
30.
1930? Oh.
Yeah.
My history's off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Clay just walks down the fucking stairs
Is Derek
and...
back?
Oh, never mind. Never mind, hold on.
We don't need to wait for him. We'll just catch him.
No, yeah, no. He could just be hanging out in the outside the car, smoking or something right now.
So...
I'm giving him top.
I hope y'all didn't track mud through my bar.
I'm on my knees because I don't want this my toes to touch.
Otherwise, what's going on y'all's tab?
Can I just say that I have a change of shoes here?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
I just want some
Ex-
socks.
Except you.
I just clean up and I'm, at this point, I'm just,
You got enough
So-
socks in there? I'll take
I-
them.
I'm throwing an extra pair of socks to Elijah and Cole's characters.
Thank you. Not that. Thank you so much, Clay.
I'm sure that
You're
your
welcome.
socks will remain clean for the remainder of the scenario.
I'm gonna put
Sure.
Surely.
I'm gonna put it right next to the next one, the one that we're currently drying in my bare ass.
Then Clay goes behind the bar and, does the old bartender pose where both hands are splayed out, like about shoulder width apart. You said you wanted something?
I'll take a water.
He'll take a water.
A little parched today. It's a little
A
hot.
little hot?
It's a little hot.
Where is your accent from?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I keep switching between Dr. Barber from Flapjack and the Milkman. from
Oh,
South Park.
There.
I can't get it quite right between the two, so I'm just going with a mixer. So sorry.
I see.
Alright, so this is a speakeasy. I should know just out of hand at this point, do they have any food? Like just regular food? Non-alcohol, I mean.
Non-alcoholic beverages and
That's the
drinks. I would
I
say...
mean, like eating food. To have a meal right now is what I'm...
There's a
one-
kitchen, I think.
There is a
That's
kitchen.
reasonable.
Yeah.
There's
Reasonable.
one bar of peanut on my.
Yeah, bar
There's
peanuts.
there's a fucking bowl of bar peanuts like right in front of Clay. You can have that as a snack, but it will take about 10-ish, 15 minutes to make some food. The cook isn't in yet. He usually comes in when the nighttime shift.
Welcome back, Elijah.
Hello.
Dude, this
He
man said he was
usually-
getting his water bottle. Where is he?
I don't know. He usually
Okay.
comes in around 7 o'clock, but I can whip you up something real quick after I get Dr. Eric Keats here. Some water.
Thank you, Clay.
Throw me together and then some menu item, I want to eat before we leave, but I'm not gonna get too crazy about
Do
it.
y'all want something all before we leave? Why don't you catch me up as I'm making the food?
Okay, that sounds perfect. Oh, and then we're done. Okay, so.
Hey, can you put the entirety of knowledge of the unknown universe in my head?
Oh, so that's it? Cracks and
So I slide Eric
It's one of
water.
the gem eggs and it just explodes in the pan.
Immediately sanity goes to 0. I slide
Like,
Eric
the
a
entire
water.
bar is a biohazard now.
You know, in fact, I slide everybody a water.
Thank you kindly, Clay.
No problem.
I drink
So-
it. It tastes like lead.
Did I have to chew it?
Do sure.
Yeah, I'm here.
After about 10 minutes, Clay's got 4 or 5 bowls of a nice, broccoli and cheese or broccoli and cheddar stew. I would say.
Ooh.
Let's go. That actually sounds really fucking good right now. Damn.
Broccoli and cheddar stew. Sorry, I'm just waiting for Derek. Time is passing, by the way. I don't know if I don't know if you missed that, Jesse.
Time is a
Time. Yeah, time is passing regardless of what you guys do or what you don't do.
Yeah.
And it's around like 10 right now, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a 20-minute drive to the hotel.
You can. Well, we can.
Why is Dick Johnson so goddamn quiet today?
He's at the microwave.
He's staring at it. A,
What the hell
there's
is a
no
microwave?
microwaves. B, he's
Yep.
just staring dead at.
You have
He grabs
the
a
first
metal
microwave
bowl,
in the
puts
world
it
in
in
the
the
speakeasy,
microwave.
actually.
He's staring at
The first microwave in the world that's
It's a
speakeasy.
heat lamp. It's just the
It's just it's a Zippo lighter that I'm holding underneath the bowl.
pick it up. Gary's way.
Hey, thanks for catching me up.
No.
You know, they're always like, oh, it's the microwave was derived from radar, and like radar was like barely happening right now.
Yeah. So I'll catch him up. Tell him that we have to go talk to the one guy that missed out on work today.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
You
back.
have been fed and passed a glass of water.
Yeah, Dick Johnson comes back from the microwave. So, you guys catch Clay Carter, Slade, up on the events of the morning, and explain you're going to go check out on the missing worker to see if he's related to the vandalism of the statue, and also if he's in possession of the last egg, you believe.
Hey, Boosh, real quick, can you send me the quick start guide? I don't seem to have it on my computer here over here. Like the other two books, I'd say. I don't know where it went on my computer.
It's sitting in. If you look in our DMs, it's right there. Like it's,
right
it's the
there?
last thing I said to you. Yeah.
I could also post it in the crap chat. I think this is the first section of it.
Because I want to make sure I have the rules down.
Mr. I don't even know how tack rolls work.
Oh yeah, I read it
It's-
as a.
Well, did you? I didn't see. You might have to look up damage values for your revolver, Elijah,
Yep.
because I
I
don't
just
know
have
what they
a,
are. But
I just have a knife.
but pretty much you make a roll with your accuracy, like it's firearms, pistol, or firearms, whatever.
Yeah, with various modifiers. If it's a 9mm or larger, it's 1d10. If it's smaller, it's 1d8, I think. And it probably should be larger than 9mm. That's 38 cal.
Yeah, mine.
I've got a pocket pistol, and it's
This is 1d10 plus.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool.
All right, are we all good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
So-
we're good.
So, all right. So you make your change of socks. You grab some of your gear, which the only thing I caught that you wanted to grab so far, other than socks, was Elijah's shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You is that a big, or is that like sawed off?
Big.
All right. So that's gonna have to go in the trunk. Like you're not gonna walk around everywhere.
Oh,
carrying a
I'll grab
shotgun.
mine. I'll grab mine too and put it in the trunk as well.
So I'm guessing you're doing that under the assumption of you're going to blast.
Just in
climb
case,
into the middle.
like
Just in case.
like the opening of Pulp Fiction, like we don't know if he's the only one in there, and we think he also may have stolen something from the Carrington estate, and if he called off and he had stolen something, like probably knows like it's possible somebody might come looking for him.
I do
If
have.
you're working for a
I
mob
would
boss,
think.
you're probably gonna.
I do have
going
my
to be
knife.
concerned for someone showing up with weapons.
He probably has weapons.
I do have my knife on me, by the
Well,
way.
literally all of us have a handgun, so
I have my knife, but
Yeah, so you guys load up. Clay Carter joins the party, and I think you hop in your cars and you start driving to the where's it at? The Border Arms Hotel. Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
You start driving to the Border Arms Hotel, and you show up, and you could definitely tell it's cheap. Um, it's not it's in North Arkham, so you are outside of Ipswich now. Ipswich is more countryside, and Arkham's
City.
more city, but you're still on the outskirts of the city, and you can tell he definitely picked here because it's cheap and closer to Ipswich than a place in Arkham would have been. Um, and you all pull up. It's a small brick kind of building, and even though they call it a hotel, like if you guessed it, it's probably more of like a boarding
More of a
house
motel.
situation. Not really even a motel. It's more like a boarding house. It's like a 3-story building that like they converted into a dorm room, more like.
What's the hotel called again, or whatever? What?
It's the Border Arms Hotel.
Border Arms. Okay.
If you had to guess, like, this only works at me explaining Yagami's office for Jesse from Judgment.
Yeah.
It looks like an office building that people are probably living out of. So you're assuming like small rooms, shitty kind of living conditions.
Nice.
Yeah, and you're all outside the place right now. And if you go head in, they do actually have a reception area. There's a door behind it, and you can see a bed behind it. So you're assuming that the landlady is also living here, just behind the reception, working out of her own house pretty much and renting it to people.
Word.
And as you're going up, she's like, "Good morning. How can I help you?"
We're looking for hey,
We got his room number, right?
No.
So I'm just trying to see if we don't want to give him any more information than we really
No,
need to.
the foreman didn't have the room. He just had where he was staying.
Oh,
hey, we're
They
here
had,
looking for
Remember his name?
dude.
I left it out. The estate has a hotel, and this place doesn't have a hotel. It has a phone. This place surprisingly has a phone hooked up to it. The foreman would have given it a call to see if he was there, and the landlady said, like, he was like, oh, I'm his boss. We're checking on him. He called in sick, and she said he headed out around 9 a.m. And as you're coming up to the hotel, it's around 10:40 maybe 10:40 a.m.
All right, let's should we like still go check out
It's
the
like I'm sorry. What are you here for?
We're looking for
Alfred
dude.
Hackett.
Yeah,
We're
dude.
looking for a
Alfred Hackett?
Hackett.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's here right now. I could leave a message for when he comes back if you'd like.
Could I psych if she's lying?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can do that.
I thought Dad said
Yeah.
he was gonna do it.
That's not here.
I have to reset the router.
Oh no.
What for?
There's internet troubles, I guess.
It's not gonna do anything.
I know.
All right, that's a regular success.
It's a regular success. Yeah, she's not lying. She's like, yeah, I can take a message for him, but yeah, he's not in right now.
I'd like to go up and check.
Oh, I'm the only one with the key here, and I don't feel comfortable letting you in here. And who are you again? Like I don't know. His boss called earlier. You don't look like construction workers to me. I'm not gonna let you go up
roll
next
to
and check on him.
intimidate.
Okay.
How are you gonna intimidate her?
I'm gonna get real close to her and say that if you don't give me this key, things are gonna get real messy.
Can I
I'm gonna do a
support-
job, and you're stopping me from doing it.
Yeah,
Can I aid
make an
Elijah?
intimidate roll.
Can I aid Elijah in that too? It's like stand next to him.
Let's
With the knife.
see how his roll goes. 5.
Fucking
Boom.
critical success.
Yeah, crit success. And she just like her eyes widen and she like had like the phone in her like hand like she was about to make a roll, and like as you get closer she moves her hand away towards a drawer, and as she's reaching she opens it slowly pulls out a key, sets it on the desk, and slowly backs into her room and closes the door.
I'm gonna give her 10 cents on the way up.
She doesn't even look at it. She just like closes the door. She is thoroughly frightened, and you hear like 4 locks on her door. It's like chick, like and just silence. So, yeah, she left a key there. She didn't tell you which room, by the way. She just left a key there.
Is there a tag on the key?
Nope.
Well, since she left, or that's Derek. Since she left, and there should be a fucking book with the catalogs of everyone's name, and we have the name of the individual. We just see what room he's in.
Yeah, you take out the book, flip through it. You get to H. There's maybe, it's not too hard to find. There's maybe like 15 people staying here. Find H, Andrew, and
Andrew, I thought it was Alfred.
Oh yeah, sorry, it is Alfred.
Oh, you motherfucker!
It is Alfred. Yeah, you find Alfred H. You flip through it. It's room 203. So
Okay.
second floor, the third room. So
Did she give us static?
So yeah, Elijah basically intimidated her, and she gave a key and backed out of the room.
I'm assuming the half and fifth values are like levels of success.
If it's a hard roll, or like an impossible roll, yeah, that's what it's for.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Hard
is half, extreme is fifth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whenever you do a regular roll, if you're rolling regular and you get hard, you just say that, you know. You say like, oh, that's an extreme success, you know, it works better than a regular would, you know.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the key and
let's grab that key, but let's see if are any of the keys labeled, or is just that's the only one that is unlabeled.
She just gave you a single key, and you saw in the book it's room 203.
Okay, so
nobody's really failing anything.
Oh yeah, except for me
Except you,
back at the mansion.
Yeah.
Fucking, I whiffed like 7 rolls in a row. I didn't even like the whole the egg thing. I whiffed every roll until I charmed her to not be like trying to kill me, you know? I just rolled a 3 on my luck, and it was like, oh, well, I guess the egg's broken, now we gained info. You know, it's like...
Okay. So you heading up to his room?
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah,
Derek, are you back?
Yep.
Alright, so you all head up. Yeah, you take the key out, you open it, and walk in. And it's... I mean, yeah, there's no one in there. Mostly empty room. It's a little bit messy. You do notice, like pretty quickly, there's slippers on the ground, like 2 pairs of slippers. Whoever came here, they must have been using inside shoes. But yeah, it's a pretty small room. Think dorm
Slippers,
size.
as in a second person is in the room, maybe.
I'm gonna
Maybe.
Can I make a spot hidden check to see any like notes or plans of what their day is?
Well, let me. I'll describe the room, and then yeah, you can do that. He's got a bed.
Okay.
Draw
He
my pistol
didn't
and
make
empty
it.
it into the closet. I'm sorry.
the room's pretty messy, but not filthy, nothing broken, nothing destroyed. I mean, it's low quality.
Lived in.
It's lived in. He has one table, a dresser, and a desk. His dresser's open. It looks like the sock drawer, actually. On the table, he has kind of a gas heater and a pot that's on it. What kind of spot hidden are you doing here? What are you looking for, Jesse?
I'm looking for any I don't know, small lock boxes underneath the desk or something. You know, anything that's really this is where I'm. It's anything that's right. This is where I'm going to be at.
Doing
Like,
a general spot hidden check.
general
Make
spot
a-
hidden check.
Make a spot hidden check for looking for notes.
How do I roll on D20? I forget.
/ roll 1d100 is what you do.
Okay.
Or if you use the
/ artworks.
I just use fucking the
That is
dice.
a 26. That is a success.
Yeah, so you take a look around. It isn't particularly hard to find something. You go by the desk, and you find this page a little bit crumpled up. Do you see that?
Oh, dearest. Hey guys, I found something.
Oh my god.
It says, I don't think you even know me, or dearest Mary, I don't even think you even know me, but I know you. You see, I work on your house. I'm not a gentleman like you deserve, but I'm a good man with strong hands and a good heart. You may think this is sudden, but I have come to care for you. I have seen you and watched you when you came to the site, and I want to see you again. I have a gift for you that I would like to bring you to your dormitory tomorrow. It's a jewel of some kind that we found when we are building your house. And it is real pretty. Like a giant, blah, 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 and you're studying at Miskatonic University. I thought you could think it was interesting. I'll be in my room at the Border Arms tonight and tomorrow, so you can reach me there with deepest affection. Alfred Hackett.
Can somebody make a natural world check or history, like science history check, something like that?
Okay. Pass.
So,
do you see this?
Do
you see this?
I see it. Oh my god.
Not to get it.
Oh my god.
I got robbed. God damn it.
So he reads this out loud to you guys, and Eric, you think for a second, and you're like, well, if he's working at the house, Mary must be Mary Carrington. That must be Enid Carrington's daughter.
Interesting.
And she studies at the university. That makes sense. You look around a little bit longer, Jesse, and you see this as well.
I found another note. It says, I think it's an egg, but I don't know what kind. Come quick. I don't know what to do if it hatches. Hatches? What? Like a bird egg? Or like, what did you guys found an egg over at the estate, right?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
We have their shotguns with us, right? Like,
They're sitting in the trunk right now.
yeah.
I do want to note, I have my pistol drawn at this point.
I got a 45 in my pocket.
Mr. Slade, do be careful. If that thing hatches, it's not safe. It burns my my glove whenever I try to wipe away some of the essence.
Yes,
So,
Doc.
Be very careful.
Yes, Doc. I do have a rather sickly constitution. I don't know if I would survive such an assault on my poor little finger.
Poor little fingers.
I'm gonna wipe my sassy.
I imagine him like with really tiny hands.
I was thinking about giving Clay tiny hands.
I've probably got everybody in this party beat on tiny hands at this point. Because size is my dump stat.
Oh, size is one of my highest stats. I'm like,
Oh hey, I have a picture of what the room looks like.
6'9".
Bam.
Oh.
In crab chat.
Oh my god, under the radiator. There's an egg.
It's Cthulhu under the radiator.
You said it's a little bit of a mess. There's a whole shattered window.
That's well,
That's
yeah,
how this place is.
That's not his fault. That's just what it looks like. And I did leave out something. You're notice on the ground. You see a couple. Ignore the massive splatter of blood. You see a couple drops of blood.
Huh.
Have we searched the whole apartment?
It's strange.
It's a pretty small
we
apartment.
We haven't searched the closet yet.
So yeah, what you said there? There's a closet. There's a table. He has a gas heater on the table, and there's a pot right next to the gas heater. There's a desk where he found the notes, and there's his dresser's open. It's his sock drawer that's open.
Hey, you guys could use this about 30 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
They're men's socks. They're a little bit bigger than what you would wear, but
It's not for me, it's just to have more socks for whenever we have to change socks later.
all right.
I'm an avid soccer.
I just stuff a pear into my handbag.
I'm
Do
gonna
I see? Do I see that? I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it
I'm gonna motion to Elijah, or I'm gonna motion to Billy Bob that the closet is still unchecked.
I put on the brass knuckles I have in my back pocket.
I'm
and
gonna
I start
take out
to
my
move
carving
to the
knife.
closet. Start
I'm
to
gonna
move closer to the closet.
I want to take out my carving knife, and
Alright.
I'm gonna slowly put the knife in like the little is it like a one that opens up from the middle?
Okay.
It's your carving knife, bro.
It's your knife, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the closet.
Oh,
Uh,
it's like one of those. Are you like? It's like you open it like that.
So yeah, from
Oh.
the middle.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna put my knife in the middle and slowly open it up, like with leverage,
All
and
right.
take a peek inside.
So you open it. Actually, make a sleight of hand roll.
Make a sleight of hand roll.
That's what he said. Don't let myself wait.
That is a hard fail. That is a fail.
What do you want to do?
How bad of a fail?
It's I had to describe how I fail.
No, I'm saying, do you want to push your luck, or do you accept the fail?
I'll accept the fail.
Okay,
What
so
do you
you go to open it, like kind of delicately, and your arm twitches a bit, and you actually slam open the door and look on the inside. And as you do it, you knock over some shit. It falls on the ground. You break a lamp that was in there.
Shit.
Shoots the lamp.
It's just a closet though. There's nothing in there.
I'm gonna get into the closet. I'm gonna close the closet, and now I'm in the closet.
All right, I fire 3 shots through the closet door.
I stab the closet door.
I'm just
I'm in
gonna
the-
Like our entire party gets together and is like, all right, you want to be in the closet?
That's my favorite
Mag
joke so
dumps through
far.
the door.
It's my favorite joke so far. Just mag dumping something for no reason.
So we're actually murdering whatever is in the fucking closet.
Which is now
There's
which is
nothing
now
in the
Dr.
closet
Eric Keaton.
other than Dr. Eric Keats.
And a broken lamp. So he sat down
And a
bunch of
broken lamp.
glass
There's a
shards.
broken lamp on the ground now.
Well,
Okay.
the doc is a little crazy, but he always has been.
Now I'm in the closet.
I'm gonna look out the window. Like, I'm gonna look out the window, just see what's going on in the background.
So
Assuming that is a window.
yeah. There's a window. You look out of it. Yeah, it's like regular day in Arkham. You do see
In Arkham.
regular day in Arkham. You do see it's there's not too many buildings around here because you're closer to the. You could actually see the university from here. It's still a ways away, but there's a bright pink car in the parking lot. Of it would have been the biology building at the university. That's sitting over there right now. And you're actually seeing people get into that car and start the car. But other than that, you don't see anything. It's just other than that, the cars are fucking Fords. They're mostly black.
Has a weird ass pink car over there. As someone really likes color pink over at the university.
They do? I sound distinctly excited.
Yeah, come on over here. Look at the window.
Yeah,
While they're
it's a pink car.
looking at that pink car, I'm gonna try and see if I can find any mud tracks.
Sure. Make a roll. You don't see shit. There's the only
bug
shoes
flies
you
in my
actually yeah. The only shoes you see in the entire room are the slippers at the front door.
Bring it by
There, you here?
your.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
He's
okay.
okay.
I'm just reading over the note again. Be like, bring by your dormitory tomorrow. Maybe we should go over to the university. They wouldn't like us rummaging around in their dorm rooms, though.
If you take a glimpse out the window, you can actually see that car's it's made a turn and it's driving towards the hotel.
Towards the hotel?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the rest of the guys, tell everybody else. Hey, that pink car is gonna drive it towards us right now.
I mean, it's driving towards the hotel.
Towards
Not driving towards us.
semantics. So, do
At
you
this
want to,
point, could I step out of the room and head back to the lobby?
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, I'm just gonna chill in the lobby to see if anyone comes in. Receptionist is, I think, still not there.
I'm gonna hop out of the room.
She's the landlady, not just the receptionist. She owns that place.
I'm gonna hop out of the room real quick and just like I'm assuming it's like a hallway where it's like there's a bunch of like hotel style.
Yeah. It's a think like Panic Room from Payday 2. Like there's a couple rooms spread out. Like hallway, stairs, like a staircase that goes up another level, and you're on floor 2 right now.
Okay. I'm gonna sit on the stairs and just be like just kind of eyeing out, seeing. I have a suspicion that car is maybe somebody we're looking for.
Yeah, if you think it's coming this way, feel free to keep a lookout.
Yeah, and I do want to be clear, I have holstered my gun. It's in my bag now. I'm not still walking around with an open carry fire.
Sorry, I'm looking for one of my notes right now.
That note to Mary is the one that's on the quote unquote bed there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we should probably put that back.
Where is this?
Probably put that back to make sure it doesn't suspect we've been in this room.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Oh, and return the key to the reception.
We're chilling. We're keeping that key for a while.
That key. Yeah, no, we're not giving that back. They'll find another or make another.
You're assuming that's the landlady's key. Like it's her own personal key that she has.
To do maintenance and stuff.
Yeah, Alfred Hackett probably has his own key to his room, like that's separate. Why is this? I'm trying to pull up one of my notes. It's not noting. There we go.
Couldn't be me, bro.
Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I have to pee. Alright, I'm back. So,
Welcome back.
if you guys were to take a look at your watch or clock, I assume there's a clock in the room. You'll see it just turned like 11 o'clock. And Jesse, you look out the window and you see, yeah, that pink car is parked right in front of the hotel, and 3 figures step out of the car. There's, from the looks of it, one of them's a younger lady. There's a older, kind of balding a man with a suit with them, and what looks to be a construction worker.
All right, so we need to get out of the room.
They go inside the hotel into the reception.
Alright, so I'm sitting there in the reception. I've seen them at this point.
Yes.
I have walked out of the room, locked the door, assuming everybody else has gone out too, and I'm just sitting on like the staircase that goes to the 3rd floor, and just like, I don't know, tying my shoe or some shit.
Alright, could I make a listen check to determine if they're talking about anything important?
Yeah.
I have also sheathed my knife.
That is a fail. I'm gonna stand up from where I was standing previously and walk sort of in the same direction as them. I'm gonna follow behind them a bit while being as subtle as I can.
Okay.
To get a better listen. So I'm gonna reroll.
Cole, are you?
That's also a fail.
good?
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm good. What's up? I just have nothing to say.
Have you come out of
I
the
know,
closet?
I was
Like,
just thinking, like, do you
He's in
work
the closet.
tonight?
I do have to work tonight. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, should we call it here in like 15 minutes so Cole can lay down and get some sleep?
Up to you, pal.
It'd be kind.
It is up to you, but
I mean, I can probably push through after this encounter, and then I do need to sleep.
Okay.
Or else I'm not gonna be like able to get anything for dinner tonight, and then suffer. So.
Sure.
To,
So I have a place I can cut it off if that's what you want to do.
yeah. So
Yeah.
after this pink bar encounter, where half of us will die, me included, I'm in the closet still.
you're in the closet
Um,
still?
Yes.
No,
So-
yes.
So Robert, you get up to start following them, and the elder man actually, he's probably in his 50s. You got to guess. He actually turns around and he goes, "Excuse me, could you give me some space? We're talking about something private." And
My apologies. I turn and I go towards the other stairwell. If there is another stairwell, I go to a path that is not following them.
Sure, I'll say there's another stairwell. Yeah. And he just nods his head and he turns back around and starts heading up the stairs.
Tony Lazuda.
Yeah.
So there's a staircase. Like there's a
There's a
There's a
main
staircase
staircase, and then there's a fire escape would be
Did
the other
Jesse
stairwell.
make us aware that they're coming up?
Yes.
yes. I told everybody that they're coming.
I just wanted to make sure.
Is there windows on the on the staircase like part so I can notion if they go into that room that we were just in?
It's like you wouldn't be able to see them coming up the stairs specifically unless like you were looking outside and they were on the stairs because
No,
what
I
do you
mean like motion to somebody outside, like I don't know, Derek or fucking Elijah, that they're coming into the room. Because I'm on the staircase. I'm on the staircase.
on the
I'm
outside
pretty
or the
sure I'm
inside?
gonna
On the-
be-
I'm on the staircase outside of their room, just like I don't know, fucking with something with like shoe or some shit.
How's the hotel set up? Is it like a motel where it's like front-facing doors towards a parking lot, or is it all inside of a building?
Can you guys? How do I draw stuff? Because I can probably.
Guess I want to-
On top left, there's a paintbrush in the toolbar.
Yeah.
Well,
Freehand.
And you can freeform shit, or you can use shapes or whatever.
How do I like? Okay, yeah. So, imagine it's like this, right? Like it's like a rectangle building. It's like 3 floors.
Okay.
The reception would be like right in front. You guys would be like in this window, and there's a like fire escape staircase on this side of the building here.
Okay.
And
like
it
publicly
goes out
accessible?
here. So like, is it what?
Is it like publicly accessible, like the fire escape? Like it's not gonna have an alarm or some shit?
Yeah,
gonna
it's
call the-
public. There wouldn't be any alarm like that at this point. Yeah, and there's a pink, expensive-looking car.
All right.
Parked
Alright,
out
I
front
want to
right
be
now.
clear then, if there is not 2 internal stairwells, then I would defer from their group towards like leaning at the reception desk as if I was waiting.
Yeah, if I can, I'm gonna be over at the I'm gonna go to the fire escape, open the door, and like I don't know, start smoking a cigarette while trying to watch them go into the room.
Sure.
Did we lock
Doc-
the door?
Dr. Keats, no, you haven't.
Okay.
I thought somebody
They're coming up the
specified
stairs
that they
right
had-
now, by the way.
Somebody specified that they had locked the door. I remember.
Yeah, I said I locked the door as I came
Okay.
out of it.
Okay, sure. Dr. Keats, you're currently in the closet, and Dick Johnson is. Where are you at?
I guess I'm with Jesse.
All right, so you both like go out through the window onto the fire escape.
I'll shut the door really quickly, as quietly as I can.
Are you leaving the closet?
I
Are you coming out, so to speak?
Yeah.
Him staying in the closet was a bit. I think he just has been out of the closet.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
out of the closet. My
Dr.
wife
Keats
doesn't
leaves
know
the closet. And are you going out through? Where are you going out through?
Yeah, I'm going, following through with the window and then close the
Okay.
door.
So I do want to say, all of you, anybody who's going out through the window, make a dex roll.
God, what's my dex?
Through the fire escape text?
Like the fire escape was on the
Jesus.
adjacent side. Like you would have to go out through the window, and then like sidle over to the fire escape to get over there.
I do
Oh.
not make them.
I don't make.
Um,
I'm on the first floor. I'm ready to
I'm
hear
gonna
a thump.
stumble and push my luck.
do you make it?
So how do
Jesse?
I? So my dex is 60.
So you made it.
Right,
You made it.
Okay.
I make it.
Okay.
Catch myself at the last second.
So yeah, Clay Carter Slade, kind of a badass. He hops out, sidles along, gets to the fire escape, no problem.
With a missing ring finger.
Dick Johnson, you stumble a bit as you're head out the window, but you slowly get across, and Clay Carter Slade pulls you right at the last second.
Sweet.
Dr. Keats, are you gonna push your luck, or are you?
You can just call me Slick.
You're taking it?
I want to describe it.
You
fucking
stumble and you fall off the second floor. Period. And it's about a that's a
About
15
20 foot drop.
yeah,
Like,
15 to 20 foot drop.
Cool.
Make a luck roll.
Oh, please be awful.
Boom. You tuck and roll. You're good.
So I hear this from outside? Question mark.
What do I do now?
Nothing. I was gonna, if you failed this, I was gonna make you take damage. You tuck and roll though.
Okay, I don't have to change my luck.
Might have
No.
to change your pants though.
No, you don't have to change your luck. You only change your luck if you use your luck points to make a roll succeed.
Might have to make a change of
okay.
pants though.
Okay, thank you. Oh, there's definitely a change of socks.
Change your socks?
my feet are sweating like
All right,
crazy.
so I'm in the lobby here. I hear the commotion from outside. I step outside. I kind of see people up on the fire escape.
You just
I just
see
kinda motion for him to
Elijah's
get into the
character
reception.
fall out the
Mhm.
door and roll across the sidewalk.
I motion for him to get in, and I hand him the pair of socks from my handbag.
I'm gonna look at him holding my back because I ripped on it and just. I guess.
What do you have in your bag? Oh, a pair of socks and a 38 revolver.
Can all of you make a listen roll?
Yes.
Oh,
Actually,
Fucking idiot.
I got it.
That is a fail for me.
How do I keep fucking up? I put points into listen. Fuck.
Did any of
I
you
hear
succeed?
nothing.
I did.
Where's listen?
I think.
So
I did not get it.
so
I did not get it either.
as like I imagine it happened as you're heading out the window. The
The
door
plummet from the two
unlocks.
stories.
Yeah, wait, did you hear it, Elijah?
No, I failed.
Where are you at right now?
Oh, currently I am outside by the car,
Okay.
smoking a cigarette right next to the trunk if need be.
Sure. So I think only Dr. Eric hears this then. As he's heading out the window, the door unlocks and opens, and right as you're heading out, you hear what you like. It sounds like a really shrill chirping sound.
Okay.
Is anyone in the reception right now?
I'm in the reception.
Okay.
I don't hear shit though.
As you're there, the landlady finally comes out of her place, and she's doesn't look afraid anymore, but she kind of looks pissed off. and she kind of notions at you, and she's over it. You get the feeling she doesn't really care for Hackett right now.
What seems to be the problem, man?
You're on the fire escape, aren't you?
I know.
Yeah, you're on the fire escape.
I draw my revolver and shoot Dungeon Master.
I imagine
I would probably motion for her to get back in the room. I'm pretty sure this is going to get loud.
Yeah, you can make an intimidate roll.
I just motion for her to go back in her room. If she doesn't do it, I don't give a shit.
She kind of just like shrugs at you and like doesn't really do anything.
I shrug back.
But you notice like she just like shakes her head.
All right, so I'm gonna climb down the fire escape and definitely motion for Elijah. Yeah. We don't know if they're in the room, or did we pick up with?
We heard the door
open with Cole,
so that we know they're in.
Yeah, they're in the room. So right now,
highest in the room.
Highest and the lowest on the street.
What happened to you? What happened to you, dog? You look a little dirty.
They locked the room. Oh, let's just lean over.
So, yeah, they had locked the room. They're all in there right now. You can actually hear somebody say, "Who left the window open?" As you're heading out, and you can, you specifically, you can, Dr. Keats, that is, he can hear them talking, through the window right now, and you hear kind of like an older, like more baritone voice talking like, once I'm able to publish my research on this, like it's a new species entirely. I found like this is extraordinary. Like I'll probably be able to make a fortune on this and be given awards. And Mary here will be able to be a co-author on the paper. And it'll be fantastic. And you hear them talking about other like biological talk at the moment. And you hear them talking about the color of it. And it's like that you hear them mention the smell. But like they start to trail away, and you hear the window shut.
Okay. Was the chirp as soon as they got in there again?
It was like when you guys were in there, you didn't hear anything and you didn't see anything specific. It was as soon as they came in, you heard something chirp.
Yeah. All right,
Like imagine a bird chirping.
Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all could hear that, but I'm pretty sure that's Mary up there with Mr. Alfred. All right.
I'm grabbing my shotgun out of the trunk.
Now they just from what I heard, the eggs. They just explained the eggs and something about a new species. And then I heard I'm gonna look out the window. Do I see any birds?
I thought we were in the street.
Make a yeah. You're in the street right now. Would that be a spot hidden check? You don't see any birds. You see no birds.
I would say like it would just be like a casual check.
It's in fact actually, you think about it. It's winter. A lot of the birds would have migrated south right now.
Oh God, it's winter. We were walking in that flooded field and river.
Oh, it's freezing. Like
y'all laughed at me for changing my socks and look who's the fire one. All right, everyone got fucking gangrene and frostbite.
Everyone's got trench foot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did any of you hear a? Sorry. Did any of you hear a bird chirp?
Nada.
Nah.
No.
What I did hear though,
reception, so I don't hear him talking.
What I did hear though is a lot of commotion from a impact. Are you okay, Doc?
I would be just fine. All right. Let's just I think we should get back up there and have a little talk with our friends.
I agree.
Alfred,
I'm
I'm grabbing my shotgun.
Yeah, Cole, you have a firearm?
I do have a firearm.
I have a firearm too. So does Robert.
Yeah,
Right,
we've just got a lot of
because it's in the car, Elijah.
We're about to fucking make Swiss cheese.
What is Oh, Elijah's right fucking here. You
Just
gotta
gonna
let
do
him
the
jump.
just gonna do the siege window tactic.
Elijah, grab your shotgun. We're going
Yep.
up.
Gotcha.
Draw swords, gentlemen.
To arms.
We're
To
going, we're going
arms.
to war, Bailey.
All right.
So,
So-
like, yeah.
What? Describe your entry points, I suppose.
I
Can
guess
I-
I'll lead.
Can I tell?
I'll be second, right after Derek.
Can I,
I'll be the door kicker.
are we
I
in
think
the,
I should lead since I'm so.
Can we get
fucking
back up the
big.
fire escape from where we're at?
wait, are we in the ground right now?
Yeah, but then you'd have to really awkwardly crawl into the window, and I'd probably make you make a disadvantage roll.
But I mean,
if
could
that-
you get up there and be outside the window and them not know about it?
Can
Yeah.
I, before we get in position, can I tell or can I ask Mr. Slade to cut one of the tires from what we believe is
Jeez.
Oh yeah, definitely. I take out my knife and I poke back left tire.
all right, word. Just in case they want to try to dip, we gotta check them out.
One of yous with a shotgun, or actually one of you with a revolver, should go up the fire escape
Yeah.
in case someone tries to jump out.
Elijah, what is your strength?
80.
Oh yeah, you should be the door kicker then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we need to kick the door? We do have
We
a key
might
still.
not.
We do have the fucking key.
Yeah.
Thing is that the sound of the
Shock
key
and
will
awe.
let them.
I think.
Make a luck roll.
For what?
Huh?
Did Jesse have the key?
Yeah, I have the key.
Make a luck roll.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, he went down the fire escape.
Wait, I thought he left from the door.
No, he
That is
went
an
up the
80.
first.
That is an 83. My luck is 65.
Yeah,
You
you go to check for the key. You don't have it. You don't know
Fuck.
if you
Oh,
left it in
push
the
luck.
room or if you
Push
lost
luck.
it on the fire
Push
escape.
luck, push
You,
luck, push
you
luck.
can't
I'm
push your
gonna-
luck on a luck roll.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh damn!
It is your luck.
It is your luck.
I used my luck.
Can I try-
He's gonna have one left
I-
door.
I check my pocket. I check my pockets. I check my pockets. I'm like, fuck! I don't have the key.
There's a hole in your pocket.
Can I pick him up and shake him to see if it's in his sock?
Yeah. Make a make a luck roll. Okay.
Oh, that's two. Here, don't disregard that.
Yeah.
68. I have a 50. That is yeah.
You're strong enough. You pick him up and fucking shake him, and his shoes fall off. You look in his shoes. There's nothing.
I imagine
We've
something.
dirtied his fucking socks again.
It's gotta be on there.
You guys-
I
all
say
of-
that's on how you do it. This is how you do it. And I also pick Jesse up by his feet.
Make
fucking-
a luck roll.
I fucking close my shotgun.
They're just gonna look outside the door and see 5 people shaking one man down.
There's
And
two
you get
guys
to-
like shaking this dude. The tires on their car is cut. Like,
It's a pretty good.
if they look outside, we're
15 to
fucked.
70.
And then my shoes fell off.
You start shaking him, Derek, and you stop for a second, and then you check your pockets, and you have the key. Actually,
Damn.
miraculously.
Get off me, fucking asshole.
How'd you plant this on me, Jesse? Goddamn.
When you're
When I-
guessing when he pulled you onto the fire escape.
When I caught you on the fires.
I
So-
forgot
by
about
the
him.
pocket.
So yeah, you have a key. Is the trunk of the car door open right now?
Trunk of the car open? Yeah. I
So
put my shoes back on.
Both my keys, the car, and the room
So-
fall into the trunk, locking us out of the trunk immediately.
you guys are pulling the shotguns out of the trunk.
Yeah.
Right as the landlady comes out and she sees that and screams as loud as she can.
I immediately go over to her and just do the shh. I
Make
try
an,
to
make an intimidate roll.
That is a 6.
Damn. All right. Well, let's make a. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, she does a high pitched scream, and you shush her, and she once again backs up, goes in the reception. You hear a door open. Somebody comes downstairs and asks what happens, and she's like, "Just a rat. I just saw a rat. Sorry, I'll get an exterminator in." And it's back into her room.
All right.
She closes the door, and then 4 locks again. She locks her door again.
Okay, so at this point, I heard the scream. I'm going to go up the stairs, and I'm just going to watch the door that they had came, like the door to the apartment, and make sure that they don't leave. I'm just kind of palming my revolver in my bag. It's not out, but it is.
The 3 that went in the Hackett's room, they don't seem to care. They're like, whatever.
All right, we're going up.
It wasn't.
We're going up.
All right.
Yeah,
So
wait,
all of you are gathering outside the door.
Someone's going up the fire escape.
Who's fire escape and who's going inside?
If you're going up the fire escape, by the way, you are going to have to make another
Okay,
dex
fuck
roll.
that. We're just going up normally.
What's going on normally? Stacking outside the door.
All right.
Can I just have a smoke outside? I'm just gonna watch the fire escape.
Yeah, you can wait outside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait outside.
Lean against
alright.
the pink car.
So I guess it's me, Jesse, and Elijah stacked up on the door.
I will also be stacked whenever you're there.
I'm just
gonna stand outside the door. I'm just gonna hold out my revolver at the door for when it opens.
I'm gonna stretch my back out while I wait for somebody to jump inside.
Can I like slide the key in slowly and not turn it yet?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sweet.
You should just do the fucking like Saw 2 housekeeping and then shoot through the door.
I'm gonna knock and see if they will let us in, and then if they don't, I'm gonna fucking rip this key in. And we're gonna bust open.
Okay.
So I knock and wait for a response. Yeah.
Out of character, is your shotgun / rifle higher than 45?
My handgun is 50.
Same thing. My shotgun rifle is 45.
God damn, you have a 50 caliber revolver?
Correct.
Yes.
That's insane. That actually hurts your hand.
50 BMG, by the way.
It's a 6-cylinder 50 BMG revolver. It's Hellboy's revolver. Okay.
That's insane.
God. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that that's like crazy.
Yeah, no,
So-
that's not the case at all.
Okay.
I guess my handgun's a 9mm, or it's just sort of like a.
Yeah, 38.
So
I figured to be a 38.
you knock on the door, and actually, just a couple seconds later, somebody comes over the door, opens it, and then they immediately throw up their hands.
Okay, good. I'm gonna grab the key out of the door.
and they back up and. Yeah, and now everybody turns to look at you, and everybody except who you see. There's 3 people in here. It's a older man wearing a suit. He has something cupped in his hands. He has glasses and balding. A younger girl who is the one who opened the door, and she's the one who threw up her hands first. And then there's the 3rd man, who's the construction worker you assume to be Alfred Hackett. And he isn't throwing up his hands.
Is it too late to say that I have a
I'm aiming at him.
So he's actually bald his hands, and the professor-looking fellow, his hands are bald on something. He hasn't thrown up his hands, but he's yelled, "Don't shoot!"
Better keep those hands where we can see them.
Is it
Brain
too
boy.
late to say
Like, hey,
that I have a ski
Hackett, I'm
mask
gonna
on?
need you to put down whatever you got in your hands.
It's not Hackett. Hackett has actually, he's bald his hands.
Bald his hand?
Yeah, the older
fists.
gentleman has he has his hands like this.
Like
The
cupped
older
around
gentleman,
something?
he's cupped his hands.
Yeah.
The Hackett has like put his hands into a fist and like by his side.
Oh, he's like ready to fight.
Yeah.
Alright,
And,
I'm aiming my gun like down sights directly at Hackett.
Make
I'm gonna
a-
say Oh,
Make an intimidate roll.
I'm not intimidating. I'm just preparing for combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to Mary, "You better step out of here. It might get ugly."
She's kind
Hey,
of like,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I
Yeah,
can't
we'll wait.
do that.
We'll wait to make anyone leave.
Well, who's doing the talking?
I guess me? I don't know. I'm gonna need you to put those hands up, like, right now, fella.
Make an intimidate check.
I gotta copy this fucking command so I can just do it.
I don't. Why are you guys not using the dice roller, bro?
A dice roller?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Here, 1 second.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah,
I see, I see.
you got it. Yeah,
Is that a
you just-
success?
Yeah, I don't know. That's not my sheet. What's your intimidation, D-Bone?
Derek, is that a success?
It is not a success.
Oh,
He
fucking
he
bad.
actually takes a step towards you.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
I walk
my
up
luck.
and tell him to fucking to step back.
walk the plank.
Walk the plank.
It's even worse.
He steps
no,
back.
it's his.
That's a success.
That's a success. I got a 60. That's a
All
59.
right. Yeah. Okay. He does take a step back. He stops and takes a step back. His hands still aren't up in the air.
I'm gonna keep a firm grip on my shotgun and
He
slowly
has fucking nerves of steel. This man.
fucking take one step into the room
All right.
and point it at the old man, or the man who has his fist, or the little, like, covering egg kind of clasp, and be like, "What's in your fucking hand?"
He's just like, don't shoot. Just please.
Yeah,
don't shoot."
1 DF. You rolling that 0, bro.
What is in your hand?
And he stops for a second, and he slowly opens up his hands, and on the inside you see a small creature that looks a little bit like this.
I shoot it 6 times.
6 times with a double barrel shotgun?
I put it in grab chat, by the way.
38 special.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm just fucking.
All right, so I know we said we were going to stop after 15 minutes. It's been 25 minutes. Do you guys want to continue? Or?
It's I have a good place to stop after this moment.
Okay.
Okay, so
I look at that little creature and be like, "What the fuck is that?"
it's a chicken.
Made God's image.
It's a smoothie.
A smoothie.
And you say, what the fuck is that? And the professor looking fellow is kind of like, that's what we're trying to figure out. It's like we believe it came from an egg from the Carrington estate. We think it's hatched prematurely. The young man, the worker Hackett, he was trying to clean up. He believed it was a jewel. He was trying to clean it up to make it presentable. He left it in the pot overnight, in some warm water, and we think it made it hatch.
Can I get a check on how large this thing is?
I
just want to know, is it like 6 inches across, 12
Is
inches
it bigger than
across?
a red box?
Could it fit in his hands comfortably?
He was kind of
literally
making an
just
effort to
hiding
hide it. Yeah, it is in his hands, but he was kind of making an effort to hide it. It's I would say it's about the size of my coffee mug right now.
Okay.
And it's
So he wasn't like fully cupping it, but he was really
yeah,
making an
and
attempt to
you're
hide.
looking around, and his fingers seem to have a couple scratches on them. He has a couple bandages. Other than that, it's not really doing anything right now. And he's kind of like it's relative. It's docile. I mean, sometimes it's picked at me a couple of times. I didn't have time to clean up the blood. We had to make a run to my office at the university. We had it here. It prefers to be in the warmer water.
First off, who are you? We know who these two are. Who are you?
And he says, I am Dr. Carl Bryden at the Miskatonic University. I'm a professor of biology there.
Brighton, like BRI.
Briden.
So you're saying this thing came out of one of those pearls that Mrs. Carrington had in her cellar?
I assume so. I've been led to believe by my student Mary here that Hackett brought it to her from her estate. Yes.
Hmm.
Man, your mother's gonna be fucking pissed.
She's always pissed.
And now she's gonna be even more pissed.
Mary's hands are still straight up in the air, like it's like shitting herself.
Drop your hands, Mary.
She slowly puts them back down.
Yeah, we assumed there was gonna be a fight for this thing that we thought was valuable, but
I'm going to.
it's not even really here anymore.
I'm gonna stop pointing my shotgun at the professor.
I'm still lasering it on Hackett.
I'm gonna
still,
take a.
Yeah, Hackett hasn't backed down. He's
Yeah, I'm just. That's why I'm just laser beaming it at his chest.
Hackett, you
um.
gotten yourself quite into a pickle, I'd say.
By the way, it around now it's closer to maybe 1 p.m. 1 o'clock.
Wait, didn't
yeah,
the clock hit 11 whenever they walked into the hotel?
I read the thing wrong. It was like
Oh, okay,
12:30,
chill.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So we were trying to find Hackett for some stolen property.
I'm Hackett, the construction worker man, says that. It's like, and he's like, yeah, I nicked it from the estate. I brought it here, but she owns it. Like he sounds like he's British. Like,
She owns it.
she owns it.
She owns it.
Well, technically,
It's
she
like-
doesn't own it.
It's
our mother
her
owns
estate.
it.
Well, I thought she would like it. And
So at this point, I would kind of questioning him, like, you took a hacksaw to a bundle of what appeared to be gemstones. Do you expect us to assume that you weren't intending anything negative?
oh yeah, he really quickly moves to pick up the note. He's like, yeah, see,
I would.
that's what I was going for. He's like, yeah, see, I did it for her. It's like I just wanted to bring it to her and show her it.
Well,
It's like I wasn't intending to steal nothing.
You literally.
Well,
stole
you
it.
did.
or you were trying to make a profit of whatever the fuck this is.
If
We
I was trying
heard-
to make a profit, why would I bring it to her and the doctor? And
Find out.
the doctor does speak up. He's like, he hasn't asked for money. He's just
Find out what this
He's just been
creature
put in the
is, and then off of the research and papers, you both split. I don't know what, 30-30, 30-30-30,
research isn't that valuable.
off of a new species.
And the Mary speaks up and she's like, I think he was just trying to impress me. Seriously, that is all. And
All right.
I'm trying to get in a research paper for my thesis.
10 cents.
So
Well,
this
what do we
point,
do
how
now?
do we
Do
want to
we,
run
uh,
this? We
We want to bring them back to the Carrington estate to explain themselves.
We can always call them because there's a phone
I
Yeah.
was going to say we can call them and tell them that yes, in fact.
and let them know that they're eggs.
Mr. Mrs.
I don't think that's a good
Cassandra.
idea.
You think they're gonna believe us that
Yeah.
fucking some of the prettiest gems that have already started having an effect on the maiden or the mistress or whatever the fuck her name is, are devilish eggs in disguise?
And we
No,
just tell
they're
them
going.
to get them away from the water that's continually getting pumped out.
I
I
Cassandra-
think they're just gonna call us crazy, bro. That's just.
Could
a
I-
lot.
I think I would like to call them, tell them, we got to, what's this guy's name? I've already forgotten.
I think we
Hackett.
should call them and tell them that he
Hackett.
doesn't have it.
Well, Hackett, confirm that Hackett did in fact steal
did
the
steal
egg.
Okay.
We have no idea if he did anything to the statue, but he did confirm steal the egg. He did use the hacksaw. And I would just
Where
warn
is that
them.
gonna get us?
Well, I just say that the gem broke and just warn them that, there's some caustic liquid in there and you should be careful of the eggs themselves.
Hackett speaks up, by the way, and goes, I didn't touch that statue. He's like, I
ask.
came in off the night shift, and I took it then.
Nobody asked. Simp.
Yeah,
He is
I
a
won't know
simp.
any
He
of
is
this.
hard simping.
I won't know any of this until they come down to like the lobby, so I see them because I'm just like outside waiting
that's
for like
true.
any commotion to happen. So
Sandra, can you go downstairs and call the estate to have them meet us here?
So that they're sending people to meet us here? Or are we taking them to there? Actually, no, we probably don't have a car to do that.
We have cars, but
they have multiple. They don't have a car.
we have
anymore.
multiple. Yeah, we have multiple cars.
Yeah, look, as you can see, the expensive pink car, is currently stuck between a high place and a hotel.
I don't think we need to take them there.
All right,
Yeah,
then I'm just
I
gonna call
think
the estate and
creature
say,
in his hands is more pressing than.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking have that thing on the loose in the fucking car and suddenly going 50 miles per hour, you know?
Yeah, what
The,
I'm gonna confirm
Dr.
to the
Bryden
estate.
starts to freak out, and he's kind of just like, just let me, like, I believe it'll all be fine. Like, just like I've taken notes on it. Like we've been doing research into it already. I just like I'm fine sharing anything I know, but I would like to continue this, please. Like I feel like we're all at a misunderstanding, and this can work out. I can pay out of a stipend to cover the cost of the egg to Mrs. Carrington. I'm sure she would love for me to help Mary towards her thesis so she can graduate and become Mrs. Carrington.
That'll be
works
up to Miss.
perfectly.
It's like
That'll be up to
her.
she would be one of the only doctors in all of female doctors in all of
Ipswich.
Massachusetts. Yeah.
I'm
in the
sure
United
that's all
States.
nice and dandy, but that's up to Miss Carrington to decide.
It's like I suppose yes, it would be up to her if it is her property.
All right, so I go down. I'm on the phone. I call the estate. I get in contact with, Mrs. Whoever. I'm so bad with names today. Carrington. And I'm going to confirm to her that we haven't gained anything on the statue, but we know that Hackett took the gem that was removed with the hacksaw.
So, yeah, her aide picks up and transfers it to her, and she hears that and she's like, well, first things first, he's getting fired. Second things second, I'll be taking that to the police over this burglary into my on my estate. And if they aren't good for anything, I'll be going to the O'Leary gang.
Situation may be
She's been thinking it
more
over.
complicated.
Like, she's wanted him dead. She's like, what do you mean slightly more complicated?
Firstly, the gem has been destroyed.
What?
He no longer has the
Chaos
intact
world.
gem. The issue is that they are offering compensation for the destroyed gem. If you wish it.
Well, yes, I do think I would. Who would this be? It's no way it's coming from that bum Hackett.
We've gotten in contact. It's
He'll pay
actually
with
say
his
he's
life.
gotten in contact with a
Dr. Carl Bryden.
doctor from. I'm not going to specify because I don't want to say that it's biologist because I think I'm just going to fake that it's a geologist. We've gotten in contact with a professor from whatever the university is called. God, I'm so bad at this.
Is it Mary's professor? Mary's doctor
It
who
is.
she's working under. Oh,
Dr. Brighton?
That's Dr. Bryden, biologist.
And he's offering compensation for the lost gem in exchange for, not retribution.
So she thinks about it for a second, and for the first time since you've met her, she actually doesn't sound pissed at the world.
Like a
She-
witch.
she's kind of just like, well, that I know Dr. Bryden. He's a reputable man. It's like, and if it will go towards Mary's doctorate, actually, I think that is worth some merit. I would willing to come to some terms with him. I could come meet him at the university maybe. But I need Hackett. Hackett doesn't get out on this. We can see about the eggs here later and see about her creature. I am all for contributing towards her research and his as well. Hackett has to have some consequence here, though.
Did they say anything? Did Robert's character say anything about the creature?
I wasn't intending to say anything about the creature. I was intending.
Well,
to
if she
imply
didn't,
that...
then let's just say like then it's just like I can strike a deal with Dr. Bryden.
Word.
Vengeance on Hackett though. It's like,
well, we are taking
what about
Hackett,
the statue though? That was what I called you out for in the first place. It's like I don't give a damn about eggs.
He says he got in at the beginning of morning shift, and had not been there that night. That he had in fact stolen the goods at the beginning of morning shift.
So she thinks about it for a second. She's like, let me confer with the foreman. A couple minutes later, she's like, yeah, that he should have been coming in that morning shift to work. I suppose he came in earlier than he should have. So trespassing, add that onto the list of crimes he's committed. And then came in, stole the egg, stole the gem, and then left without coming to work. So not only was he tardy, he trespassed and stole from me.
So I'm noting all of these charges on like a notepad at the desk of the reception.
Just shoot him.
Shoot him. All right.
Where's Dr. Keats right now?
Do I see any commotion to go inside? Because if not, I'm still waiting on anything to come down.
You can go in. So Robert went down to the reception, and I'll actually say, like, I don't think it's super unreasonable.
You've been down there long enough that you're like,
yeah,
man, I didn't hear any gunshots. Maybe I should go investigate.
With the tension.
I'm also smoking a dart because
he also comes in and Dr. Bryden looks at you. He's, Dr. Keats from geology. Is that you?
Dr. Bryden from biology.
And he's just like, what are you doing with this crowd?
My background in
I draw and
archaeology.
shoot him 6 times.
My background in archaeology called the attention of Mrs. Carrington. So I'm here with these delightful people to help me figure it all out. Yes, of course, yes. That's
like,
why I'm here.
He thinks about it and he just nods and he's like, I see that. Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, like doing a shit-faced smile with this shotgun still pointed at him.
And he finally like he hands off the creature to Hackett, and he pulls out a note and he starts writing, and he's reading out loud as he's writing. The creature's size of a kitten, similar bone structure, but it stands on its hind legs. It allows its forelegs to dangle forward. Its claws on all 4 feet. Kind of non-retracting cat claws. Kind of semi-human hands. Complex bone structure and musculature. Bat-like wings. Head is reminiscent of a horse, but has vicious fangs in its mouth. Quite sharp, too. Barbed horns behind its eyes. Rough skin, reptilian, but not scaly. Texture of scales, but not scales. I'll say that. And he puts it away.
All right.
Smooth.
No matter. Hackett, you're coming with us. We're going back to the estate.
I'm gonna whisper to it.
Oh, like hell I am.
And I raise my shotgun back up again.
I draw my gun and shoot it.
I put a 12 gauge slug in his chest.
And Mary's kind of like, Hackett, dear, please, for me, please go back there. And if
you want to see dear old Mary again, don't you?
Anybody, I draw my gun and shoot Mary 6 times on the chest.
Like she
Uh,
opens her mouth to speak, and before a word gets out,
If-
she's painted over the closet door.
Anybody with a brain looking at Mary can realize that she actually does not give a shit about Hackett at all, and she is entirely in it for Dr. Bryden and the research.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Hackett
Alright.
does not have a brain, and he kind of relents, and he was like, "I'll go."
Yeah. I'm gonna whisper to Mr. Johnson.
Ah!
Mr. Johnson.
You hear
Go ahead.
Bryden, because he seems like he's in the clear now. He's like, "Mary, have you heard from your brother Will recently? I heard he would be in the library for some time to read up on local culture, see if there's any sightings, or try to find some other paper on eggs of these sort, or of this kind of anything like it." And it's like it's because it's beyond anything I've ever seen, and I know your brother's into local folklore, and it's like maybe we can find some legend related to it like that. And Mary's just like, no, I haven't heard anything from him.
Enough stalling,
I
Hackett.
assume
Come
he's in
on.
the library. So Hackett doesn't have a brain. He assumes Mary's like madly in love with him, and he kind of just like nods his head, and he's like, "Yeah, all right, see you later, love." And he agrees to come with you guys.
As we are leaving the room,
So-
I say, sorry about the tire, Mary.
And he also like Mary's like, "Oh yeah, can you leave me your key and all your shit so I can come back to your room freely?" And he's just like, "Yeah."
Has to be for safekeeping.
Yeah, he does whatever she wants. So they say that they're going to stay there and wait for Will Carrington, who's studying the occult at Miskatonic University, and they're going to wait for him there. And you guys, or Hackett at least, is under the assumption that you're going to go back to the Carrington estate and turn him in. And
That's it,
if you
yeah.
guys want, there's more to the scenario. Like this is like maybe a good halfway point. There's more of the scenario, but if Cole, you have to go, we can pause here. I think that's a good spot.
Honestly, please, I need to sleep.
Okay, yeah, we can pause here.
Yeah.
I unload 6 shots in Nicole.
I go to sleep.
Oh wait, fuck! I've been forgetting to check what places where I've made successful rolls because you have to mark that for improvements, don't you?
Huh?
What?
I don't know.
Huh?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Whenever you succeed a check, you mark the check mark next to that skill, and at the end of the set, like at the end of the scenario, you roll to improve that stat.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't do that at all.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it right
just
now.
kinda
I can give you some like a little bit of extra points after this.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Milestone leveling is goaded.
Yeah.
So all right. So you don't have the creature in possession. It's staying with Dr. Brian and Mary.
I thought he handed it over to Hackett.
No, Hackett
No,
gave his
Hackett
keys to
did this.
Mary. Bryden and
Oh.
Mary they're staying in Hackett's apartment. They're probably gonna stay the night there. They're keeping the creature, and you guys are gonna turn Hackett in and presumably check on the other eggs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take care of him.
I was gonna say, you guys know what we should do for next session? That
Yeah,
really works?
Mrs. Carrington's like, you can bring him here, or you can take him to the marshes.
We should split the party.
Surely.
Ouch. 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 Ouch.
What are your thoughts, Bailey?
Splitting the party.
I'm
Well,
thinking-
I mean, yeah. Well, you could because I mean, if you were either pressed about Hackett, you could go back to the Carrington estate, or check out the university. It's up to you guys what you want to do next session.
I would say my vote is to turn Hackett in
I'm gonna say,
until
let's get the job
and-
done first.
Okay.
I want to shoot Hackett in the back of the head.
get Hackett back and tell Miss Carrington possibly mistell her about the creature.
All right. Bam.
Yep. All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright, cool.
Right, bam.